Hello, friends. One of the things we're going to be doing for the next few weeks is participating in something called Global Read Aloud. This is where students and teachers from all around the world take the time to read the same book and then share their feelings and reactions to the story with each other. We are going to start out by having Mrs. Eisenhower read the story to you in a video, and then periodically I will be assigning additional things that go along with the story that you will need to do to share your responses with the class and also with some friends from around the United States and maybe even from another country, from somewhere else in the world. So the book that we're going to be reading is called Stella Diaz Has Something to Say. And today we're going to be reading chapter 1. Are you ready? I wonder what it's about. Chapter 1. The smell of albondigas fills the house. What in the world are albondigas? I don't know. I guess we'll have to read and find out. When my brother Nick and I come home, time for our weekly appointment, says Nick, walking in the direction of the kitchen. I nod. My mouth starts to water as I follow him toward the sound of sizzling food. Around the corner, I see Mom performing her magic over a large pot on the stove. Her eyes are closed as she carefully tastes some tomato sauce with a wooden spoon. She's still wearing her work clothes, except she has on an apron and slippers instead of her high heels. Mom works every day in an office, which means she can't make dinner weeknights, except for Fridays, better known as our weekly appointment. It's also the night we play board games past our regular bedtime. Mis bebés! Mom exclaims when she sees us. She spreads her arms wide to give us big hugs and kisses. Can I help, Mama? I asked, wiping lipstick off my cheek. Of course, Stella. Do you want to boil the spaghetti while I go change mi ropa? She tugs at her clothes and takes off her apron. She tugs at her clothes. I guess that means that ropa means clothing. I'm going to like this book because they're Spanish words and we have to try to figure out what they mean. This is going to be fun. I say, sí. But inside, I giggle. Sí means yes. While Mom speaks both English and Spanish perfectly, strangers say she has an accent. To me, it's just the way she speaks. Although every once in a while I can hear that she says a word a little funny, like spaghetti. When Mom returns to the kitchen, she's wearing an oversized shirt and jeans instead of her business suit. She leans over the pot of simmering albondigas, wiggles her nose, and takes a deep sniff. Mom says that you can always smell when the food is ready. She looks at me as she gives me a thumbs up. Stella, grab the platos, por favor, says Mom. I put the plates, so platos must mean plates, on the table while Nick helps Mom carry the food. He scoops some spaghetti and albondigas onto my plate. While she passes it to me, she makes sure to pull off a bay leaf. Mom says the bay leaves give the albondigas their extra sabor, but we shouldn't eat it. Nick serves himself. Mom still likes to treat me like a baby, even though I'm in 3rd grade. What do you think albondigas means? Spaghetti and... As soon as we start eating together, Mom says, So, how was your week at school, niños? Nick starts talking right away as he twirls his spaghetti on the fork. Pretty good. I think I'm going to join the basketball team this year. Jason and Adam are joining too. Nick is in 8th grade, and the middle school kids get to play sports. Mom smiles. You're going to get so strong. Nick blushes. Yeah, plus it's going to make it even easier to beat Stella at arm wrestling. I'll just practice more, I say, and stick out my tongue at him. Mom doesn't get mad. She rarely does. She only gets mad when there is hair pulling or name calling, which doesn't happen too often. She also won't take sides, as much as I want her to do it sometimes. Instead, she just laughs. What about you, Stella? How was your week? Amazing. Today, Ms. Bell said we're going to start sustained reading in class. That means we just get to read quietly. I think I'm going to read about fishes because of Pancho, I say. Mom says that sounds fun. I bet Pancho is going to appreciate it. Pancho is my betta fish. That is a type of fish that likes to live alone. They can be as colorful as a rainbow, but Pancho is mostly blue, which is my favorite color. I like that Pancho likes to be alone and is okay being quiet. Mom winks at me. Anything else? Oh, Ms. Bell also said we are going to have a new student next week. I hope it is a girl so she can play with Jenny and me. It's hard to play tag when it's only 2 people, I say with a slurp while I slurp up a noodle. Well, I'm certain whoever it is, they will be nice. Just be sure to make them feel comfortable and be my sweet Stella, says Mom. I nod my head. I promise. Mom has no idea how excited I am about the new student. School has been a little lonely without my best friend Jenny in my class. I've been trying hard to make more friends, but it's not so easy. The first day of class especially didn't go so well this year. I could barely talk because my stomach was in knots all day. Then, when I did talk, I messed up. I had to read aloud a paragraph I wrote about my summer break, and I said some of the words wrong. That made some of the kids in my class laugh. Kids like Jessica Anderson. I hope the new kid is a girl who's a lot like me. Maybe she loves to draw or has a fish, too, or can run fast like me. I'm sure she might be a little lonely or scared on her first day like I was. I'm sure she'll appreciate my help. I'll show her the tricks around the school, like which lunch lady gives extra French fries or which bathrooms aren't as nice. I look over at Nick. Did you learn anything cool today? It's one of my favorite things to ask him at dinner. Everything you get to learn in 8th grade just seems really interesting. He thinks for a second. Well, we studied tornadoes and all types of weather in science. The videos were pretty cool. Tornadoes? They're scary. Wait, can they happen in Chicago, Nick? He starts to snicker. Whenever he snickers, I know he's up to no good. Yes, he says. Tomatoes can happen in Chicago. I cross my arms. Oh, Nick, you know I said tornadoes, not tomatoes. I heard tomatoes, and you shouldn't be afraid of them. Then he kind of elbows me a little. Now Brussels sprouts, those are scary. Guess I'm making Brussels sprouts next Friday, says Mom, winking at me. Nick groans. Ew. Okay, no more vegetable jokes. Nick is pretty stellar most of the time. He can still be an annoying older brother sometimes. Nick knows it especially bothers me that he laughs when I mess up my words. I can't help it. Sometimes I mix up the way words or letters sound, and when I do, I turn roja, like a tomato. What do you think roja means? What color is a tomato? That's because the letters sound a little different in English than they do in Spanish. I'm taking a class to help me, but I don't like that I have to take it. I definitely don't like people making fun of me. That's the end of chapter 1. I think for this chapter, since we're just starting out with the book, what I'd like you to do right now is to get a piece of plain paper, and I want you to draw a picture and then write a sentence about what you felt like on the first day of school. Stella was a little nervous and embarrassed when she said some words the wrong way. How did you feel on the first day of school? Were you embarrassed like Stella, or were you feeling really brave? Draw a picture and write a sentence to describe what you felt like on the first day of school. Don't forget to put your name on the picture, and then you can turn it into the pink bin. I like this book already. Bye.